We have 5 stories today, including Modern Warfare 2 potentially getting a zombies update, Square Enix trademarking a sequel or remake to Parasite Eve, and Bethesda announcing a free next-gen upgrade for Fallout 4. All this and more on today's Daily Gaming News. Welcome back, gamers. Before we get into today's news, if you would do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already to support the channel, and of course, leave any feedback, thoughts, or constructive criticism in the comments below. Now let's get into it. So looking at an article by Tom Henderson from InsideGaming.com, it states here, Modern Warfare 2 zombies found in in-game files. Data miner Cod Splotzig, we're just going to say a data miner has found references to Modern Warfare 2 zombies in the game files with references to round-based zombies and Outbreak. It could suggest that there could be plans for the mode in the future, and they're listing some images that got DMCA stricken. The images that have now been DMCA'd from Activision prove that the images are authentic. However, a DMCA image doesn't necessarily confirm that zombies are coming to the game. And it's worth noting here, before Season 5 of Call of Duty Vanguard, Treyarch Games said, as this chapter of the Dark Aether story wraps up in Vanguard's final season, the Zombies team will be stepping back into the shadows to focus on what's in store for the future. Sorry, no spoilers. So it's not necessarily a guarantee. Sometimes developers will leave in features or things they were testing out in the game and maybe just forget to fully erase them, or sometimes it causes more harm and more additional troubleshooting and bug fixing to remove something like that than it does just to leave it in the game, even though they didn't fully flesh out the mode or the feature. But there is a possibility. And me not really enjoying the multiplayer for Call of Duty as far as the competitive aspect of it, I do find more fun nowadays playing zombies mode with my friends. So if they did add this, I guess the one that's in Modern Warfare 2 at the moment is the co-op special ops. If they don't have that, I could be wrong. If they don't have that, then I would assume that they would be adding some type of cooperative multiplayer. I believe that's been a feature in pretty much all of the Call of Duties except for, I think, Vanguard. But either way, that's something to look out for as far as a possibility in the future. We're going to be moving on to Bethesda announcing a new or next-gen update for Fallout 4 coming sometime next year in 2023, and this is a write-up from Game Informer. We're just going to read here. Bethesda has revealed that Fallout 4 will receive a new or next-gen update next year, announced as part of the company's larger celebration for the Fallout series 25th anniversary. Fallout 4's new or next-gen update will come to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC systems. It will include performance mode features for high frame rates, quality features for 4K resolution gameplay, bug fixes, and additional bonus Creation Club content. As for when to expect this update, Bethesda did not reveal a specific date, just that it would be coming sometime in 2023. Now, if you're anything like me, and you have a high-end PC or perhaps a next-gen console, the PS5 or the Xbox Series S and S, one of the first things you did when you got it was you tried to play Fallout 4 or games that didn't run as well on the old-gen hardware, and found that they did not perform much better at all. That's because these games actually have to be optimized to take advantage of the new hardware. So I was a little disappointed at the time, but this news has me hopeful that I'll get to enjoy Fallout 4 again. I've poured probably hundreds of hours into Fallout 4 across multiple builds, but it was on consoles, on the old gen, meaning there was poor performance with horrendous load times and bugs that prevented me from ever getting the Platinum Trophy. So the prospect that these issues can be addressed with a new update for free sounds like it should be delivered by Santa Claus himself. And seeing as how there's no solid release date and it was announced as part of a 25th anniversary, we may not see this until sometime after December 2023. But regardless, I'm excited for this update and can't wait to get back into Fallout 4 whenever it's released. We're now going to move on. Square Enix, this is a write-up from Gematsu. It says here, Square Enix trademarks Symbiogenesis in Japan, and that's the main thing we're going to be looking at. They also mentioned Bandai Namco's trademark of Dream Match but that's for like a mobile game, supposedly. Looking at the Square Enix trademark for symbiogenesis filed on October 13th in Japan, which was made public recently. The word symbiogenesis, according to Wiktionary, is the merging of two separate organisms to form a single new organism. It's the basis of the story for Parasite Eve, which first began as a novel in 1995 before expanding into a video game series developed by Square Enix in 1998. Now, this is interesting to me. With all of the horror games being remade recently, it seems Square Enix might be trying to get a piece of that horror game market as well. Having never played Parasite Eve, only seeing trailers and small gameplay from the most recent iteration, Parasite Eve always seemed to me like Square Enix's version of Resident Evil. I could be wrong, and feel free to leave a comment and correct me in the comments below, but if I had to guess, the style of a post-2022 Parasite Eve game would probably be a survival horror type game, just like the Resident Evil remake. I think that's something to get excited for. I'm a really big fan of that genre. I liked the original Dead Space, and I also can't wait for the Dead Space remake and Callisto Protocol, which is by the original developers, or later this year in December. So any new games along the genre or similar is something I'm looking forward to. But we're gonna move on to some smaller stories here. This is another story by Tom Henderson at Insider Gaming. It says Sims 5 playtests start on October 25th, so that's today if you're catching this. Sims 5 playtest will start October 25th, sources have confirmed. You can sign up for the playtest. The team at Maxis has been hard at work developing new innovations for The Sims, and several people have been sent emails and images that show Sims 5, currently known as Project Renee, will start playtesting soon or today. And then they list the full email here. One of the highlights is that this playtest will focus primarily on our new object customization tool, currently called Workshop. This is a tool meant to help you customize objects or decorate an apartment. Or it's emphasized, please note that this early experience is only one aspect of what Project Renee will grow to be, and you can try to get involved by going over to EA Playtesting by visiting and looking at their how to become a playtester section. It's linked in the Insider Gaming article here by Tom Henderson at the bottom, so you can maybe try to get in on that. It looks like it's going to have this new entry in The Sims is going to have a focus on customizable, creatable content, which seems good for the series. I never played The Sims, but from what I understand, making your own fun is how to play that game, so being able to create your own objects seems like a natural evolution. And we have our last story for this video. Discord should be coming to the PlayStation 5 with voice features soon. This is reading from The Verge. Tom Warren here states, Discord PS5 voice integration is all the way. It looks like Discord voice calls will be available on the PlayStation 5 soon. Twitter user Advaith, who regularly discovers Discord features, has unearthed Discord PS5 voice chat integration in the mobile app. It looks very similar to the existing Xbox support, but appears to be limited to the PlayStation 5. Hopefully this means a PlayStation 5 firmware update and public preview is coming soon. And then there's a screenshot from Advaith's Twitter, I believe. Yeah, his Twitter showing the feature on mobile, and we've expected this for a while, ever since PlayStation purchased some shares of Discord as a company. If this is limited to just mobile, or exactly how deep the integration will be in the PlayStation system is yet to be confirmed, but it's pretty much guaranteed to happen at some point, hopefully soon with this new information dropping. And that's all the stories we have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if there was anything I missed, or you just want to make some suggestions for the next video, go ahead and drop a comment, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps more than you know. And of course, as always, thanks for watching Game X Affinity.